Hello everyone, hope everyone is well. Welcome back to another video here at Financial Hub. And today I want to talk about prop farms. Okay, so prop farms are a big thing in the industry. A lot of you are chasing prop farms. Taras, my co-founder, just released another video the other day talking about a new prop farm that we are all currently using. The Forex funder. These names are quite many. They can confuse you. There is MyFundedFX, the Forex funder, the funded next, TFT, the funded trader. So they're confusing. But anyway, to cut the long story short, today let's be raw. Let's talk a bit about trading and how it is trading prop firms. Now, trading prop firms is a good thing that has happened to the industry. I think it's helped a lot of many people, not only us, but many people around the world, around the country, be able to get access to bigger capital than what they possibly thought is possible. Not only that, also my students, a couple of my students, so shout out to you, a few friends of mine, anyone who's watching this, and we know one another. I know those people who've been trading, so shout out to you guys, and good job. So far, so good. Okay, the platforms that we're using, since my Forex fund, we haven't had any other that has crashed, but today I'll talk about one that just temporarily closed. I don't know for how long. We personally did not have any account with them. They're called the True Forex funds. The True Forex funds. Yes, True Forex funds. I'll touch a bit about them. But other than that, I want to talk about an account that I've been trading for the past 6 months. I want to show you the statistics behind it, the mindset I had, and how it took me from being -7. Okay, -7, that means you have a 1% chance to blow that account or to survive. So I had a -7 on that account, which was in phase 2, and I was trading long term. It took me 6 months to go from -7 to +5, which is about 12-13% drawdown. And the reason it took me that long is because I really had to cut down on risk. I had cut down my risk to 0.25, and I'll talk about it. But that's what trading is about. Some people might be watching this video and be like, oh, bro, you took 6 months just to make 12%. Now, trading doesn't work that way. There are things that you need to approach trading, especially if you're doing it in a professional way, and that's what we preach, that's what we do practically, is you have to have a plan of protecting capital and a plan of maximizing your wins. That's what matters at the end of the day. Risk management and taking advantage of your winners. Let your winners run. So to cut the long story short, before we talk about other prop firms, because I am currently trading about four prop firms at the same time. So I'm having about 8, if you count including my personal account, I'm trading about 8-9 accounts at the same time. So what we call multi-account management, okay? Multi-account management or multiple account management. That's what we are currently doing at the moment. Ken, Taras, we're taking a full advantage on full throttle with proper confidence, not overconfidence. When we started using props, we were overconfident and went full throttle, lost a couple of money, took a step back, reduced the throttle, actually put the handbrake up, understood what's going on, put the handbrake down, and now we're using proper throttle on the prop firms. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me show you what I have running here. So this is an account. This is a small account. So currently I'm live on MyFundedFX 125,000. So if you saw a previous post, maybe I've been posting social media or wherever, I'm sure most people on YouTube haven't seen it yet. I'm live $125,000 at the moment on MyFundedFX. But a bit of an overview on this one. So you can see this one, I was able to pass the challenge here. I was able to achieve the 5%. But what is of importance is my statistics. So you can see how my statistics went down when I started out, my trading performance. I had a bad losing streak, which is normal in the Forex market. I think just showing winners doesn't show the true side of Forex. And I don't know why you should just show winners. It's like people don't lose, or it's like you don't lose. People relate to that. And I hope you can resonate with mine and understand. So just to share with you a bit of mindset that I had when I went down. So this was back in August. I remember in August when I started trading, I had just passed my first phase. I was feeling a bit confident. So what did I end up doing? And this tends to happen many Augusts. And this August, I'll try and not do that again. I don't know why. During that time, I become a bit confident and I start incorporating a lot of pairs that I don't use. There was a time I didn't start incorporating a lot of pairs. I started incorporating other patterns and other indicators and such, and I went into a losing streak. This time, what did I do? I was like, my strategy is working well, my patterns are working well. What can I incorporate? I started incorporating more pairs. So remember that time was about 7-8 pairs at the time. And when I started doing that, and especially when you start trading, most of you can relate to this. When you enter into a phase where you're not using your trading plan as you should be, you can start entering a losing streak. So what happened? You can see I lost, tried to recover, then went down, down, boom, boom, boom. And the maximum, you can see there, my account balance at that point is 23,300. Now, remember, with a 25K account, 1% is $250, okay? Now, for me, I was remaining with $250 or $300. It was just down about 7%. If I lost that 1%, my account would be wiped out, okay? So you can see I took a bit of some time out ever since when I lost this trade on that's the 13th of September. I took a break until November 13th. Whoa, I took a month. I took a month until I got my first trade. Personally, I'm a swing trader, very patient. For me, this is what I normally do. I take time before I get my trades. I'm patient. I get 1 or 2 trades per pair. I only have 3 pairs in a month. So when I lost that money, I went back to the drawing board, started looking at what am I doing wrong? Why am I losing this account? Not that losing money is a bad thing, it's normal, but you also want to stop the bleeding. You can see certain patterns that you can correct along the way. So what did I do? I ended up cutting down, went back to my drawing plan, went back to my trading plan, went back to trading 3 pairs, 1 strategy only. That's what works for me. That's what I went back to do. And it took me a month to recorrect that. One thing that heavily helps us with getting better or you're getting your confidence back up is back testing. Went back on the drawing board, started back testing. Back tested so that my strategy works well when I follow the strategy. And then after that, I came back. I was feeling confident, not super confident, just great, perfectly, impeccably confident where I should be, and came back, started trading. You can see started coming back up. Now, mind you, at this time, I normally risk 1% per trade. I have rules. When I lose a certain amount, I start risking 0.5%. When I lose a certain amount again, I risk 0.25. Now, 0.25 is the maximum I'll ever go down to. I won't start risking here 0.0 something or 0.1. That's too low, okay? If it gets to that point, just allow that account. It's done. But for me, I went down to 0.25. So I've divided my 1% into 4 trades, giving me allowance to trade, have 4 losses in a row, which if I lose that, then I'm done. So I went back to losing, risking 0.25, and you can see my account started coming back up. Now, for me, what is good for me and what works for me is being very patient, having few pairs, 1 strategy, and having great risk rewards. Now, for me, I'm a heavy believer of having a proper risk reward. Now, my risk rewards range from a minimum of 1:2 to a maximum of, sometimes I can get 1:5. Mostly, I can get 1:5. I don't easily pass 1:5. 1:6, it can happen. Like last year, I had a 6.5% return on 1 trade. But anyway, most of the time, I can get a maximum of 1:5. Now, for me, using that strategy, I was able to recover my account. Came up, then entered into a losing streak again, lost. Now, during this time, most of us are usually in the negative state. Man, I'm losing money. The markets are hammering me. I don't know what's going on and such stuff. Now, you have to build a trader's mindset. A trader's mindset is not like any other human's mindset. You need to think differently. You need to accept the risk. You need to accept the loss. You need to think long-term. Don't think just this account needs to work and for me to make it to profit so that I can pay certain bills and all that. Trading doesn't want you to do that. You need to be very patient and very, very disciplined in following the trading plan. So what happened after that? You can see my trading started coming back up. And now, mind you, this time, what really helped me also, and this is something I talk about a lot. When I started out trading prop firms, I used to have the mindset of have 1 account, pass that account, get refund, pay for another account, make profit to that account, pay for the next accounts, pay for that. Now, trust you me, if I was doing that, then I would have taken a long time before I passed any account. always have a mitigation contingency plan in place. So one thing that really helped me, and I think it can help you guys, always have multiple accounts and start them at different times, okay? Now, you might not have money to buy all the accounts at once, but let's say you have money to buy a $10,000 account. I'd advise you divide it into two. Buy a 5,000 and a 5,000. Start the 5,000 today, then the other 5,000 start 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, okay? Whether this account is in profit or in loss, start it. Now, when I started my new account, I remember this one, I was down, you see here when I was down 7%, I started another 100K account. Now, that gave me a bit confidence, meaning I wasn't putting too much pressure on this account. I was like, okay, the goal is for this account to come out of drawdown. If I can be able to come out of drawdown, then this add-on can be able to pass the challenge. So I'm not putting too much pressure on one. So you're sort of diversifying the risk also psychologically. And that's what I did. So I started different accounts, at different times, multiple accounts at multiple times. And therefore, I wasn't putting too much pressure. This account needs to come back up. I need to win. No. Trade it conveniently. Now, that's what really helped. And you see, I wasn't putting too much pressure. Look at that risk reward. I came down from negative. My account was at 23,700, came back to positive, lost a few trades along the way, came back up, and eventually I was able to pass that account. This year, you can see I reached my target on the 17th of January, 2024, okay? That's what it takes to be a trader now. This is a trader's track record. I don't know, I don't care what people might say out there. You took too long, oh, this account could have just left it alone. That's not trading. This is money. Someone has said they can give me money. Why should I throw that out of the window when I can just trade it comfortably and pass the challenges? And that's what I did. So thank God I was able to pass that challenge, and that's how I went live on the 25K account. So currently, I have 100, if I come to my certificates, if you look at a bit of certificates, I've been able to withdraw some money from this account, get my refund back up and running. So you can see here, so far I have the 100K account live, still have it, still running. I got this 25K account live running. Now you can see that's 25. So around $125,000 live. Not bad. It's good. It's what we worked hard for. All of them on this 100K account, I paid a bit extra to get my weekly weekly payments. But by default, you can get your withdrawals every 2 weeks. So last week on Friday, I was able to withdraw some money. It was a small trade. I remember I had some 3 trades on this account. I lost 2, won 1. Then that one, it gave me a bit of profit during that time, and I was able to withdraw. So far, I was able to draw this $1,260 on the 100K account. And on this small one, I've been able to withdraw about 156. So far, I have 1,400 withdrawal in the past 1 month. You can see the first, I got a payout on the 5th of January and 2nd. So in a month, I was able to withdraw about $1,400 from prop firms, get my money back, and get access to other prop firms. Now, prop firms is the way to go, okay? I'm not here to say that prop firms are here to last for a lifetime and they'll be here forever. Take advantage of it as soon as you can before anything happens. Don't do it also in a rush. I'm not saying rush and start doing this. No, do your back work, understand what you're getting yourself into, understand that different prop firms have different rules. And Taras shared in the previous video about one prop firm that we are using and the rules around it. And for me, currently now, I have 125 here. I have another $25,000 account here that I'm still chasing. It's in phase 2. So that's what I have. So you can see these multiple certificates. So I have multiple 25K accounts that are still running. There's here a certificate. You can see here this phase 1 that I passed 25K. Then there's another phase 1 that I passed another 25K. So on MyFundedFX, so far I'm looking for $150,000 to go live. I have a couple of trades running. If they're able to run into target today, I can have multiple accounts being funded, including this 25K account. I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch, so I'm not telling you guys that I'm sure I'm going to pass. No. Anything can happen. If I lose, sour. If I don't, and I pass, well and good, because at the same time, I have the funded trader. And I think so far, the funded trader is my best prop firm out of all the ones that I have. And in this prop firm, I have my heaviest account running. I have a $300,000 account, which is in phase 1. and I have $100,000 account, which is in phase 2. This one is up 2.7%. This one is up 1.4%. So this one is just remaining about 3.5%, 3.56% to go live. So that's what I'm pushing for. If I can get that one, trading with proper risk management and waiting for all that. So that's what is currently running on this one. After I pass the challenge, I'll do also a breakdown of how it took me, how long it took me, because at the same time, when you're trading the prop firms, you want to look at the cost benefits, your return on investments. How long did it take you? Okay, you have to look at those things. Don't just trade. Yes, I took 6 months, but for the 6 months, I had other accounts that were running, and so far, you can see this one. I have 125 live, and I have 425 which is still running in challenges. And I have slightly more than that. I don't want to share and give out too much, but I have a much higher than that. So currently, I can just say I'm chasing about $500,000. 125,000 of that is live. You can see the profits that I've shared, those stuff. Trading is all about transparency. If I can show you what I'm doing, especially when you believe in yourself, and I think we want to lead people in Kenya to trade in the right way, trade in a professional way, see what we're doing, resonate with it. You can get to a time where I'm sure soon enough you'll be seeing payouts of $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, not only from us, but from you guys, from other traders that we've been growing together here in Kenya. If it is to be, it is up to us. So let's make sure to do that. So I have other accounts. I have my funded engineer. I have a certain size account there. I think I'll leave that one secret for now. I'll come and talk to you guys about it. Well, this one I won't really not talk about what's the account size. I have the Forex Funder, because Taras talked about this the other day. I have a 100K account here. You can see still in progress. Just took the first trade today. Haven't had a trade in the past almost 2 weeks. I took the first trades today morning when those entries were attained. Other than that, like I said earlier on, I'll talk about the Forex, True Forex Fund. You can see what happened. MetaQuotes, if you don't know what MetaQuotes are, these are the guys behind MetaTrader 4, 5, and all that. Terminated the license, and therefore we have to freeze our services temporarily. Our team is working. I don't know about this stuff, and I don't like being biased. I like being hopeful, but I don't like being biased. When you see this, these are just a lot of PR. We might not understand what was actually going on behind the scenes. They might just be covering their faces, face value. And I've seen a lot of people not getting payments from here. They're still waiting. If I refresh this page just to see, maybe they've just done an update and it's back up. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, this is still down. And unfortunately, this is what has been happening to a few prop firms. And some people are asking, is this now the new norm? Are more prop firms going to go under? What's happening around the world? So we never know. Even with a trade, it's just like a trade. When I take a trade, you don't know whether it's a win or a loss. You never know. You take the risk, and that's what it's called. You have to have proper risk management. Trading is a risky business, but if you use proper risk management, then it's better for you. And that's why you see I've been able to have multiple accounts with multiple prop firms. You're diversifying the risk. Don't be too much ingrained in one prop firm. You might be shocked with what will happen to you at the end of the day. Other than that, a student of mine, Arvin, a very good friend of mine, also a student, he's still trading, he's still doing well. We'll have him come back soon for another interview. But he's telling me about the 5%ers. I've never really taken this one, but they've also been in the industry for some time, since 2016, as you can see there. And recently we were talking about a certain, they had this new bootcamp program challenge to low cost, low entry, but also low entry means tighter risk, higher risk, because they have tighter rules or hidden rules that you need to pay attention. For example, because they're saying over here, you can go up to $100, 100% profit share, scale up your account every 5% target, which is quite good. But when something looks too good to be true, it can make sure you look at the backwork. So if you scroll down and just look at what they have down here, because every time you achieve a 5% return, they scale you up, they scale you up, they scale you up, they scale you up, up to a point where you scaled up to down here 2.5 million, which is a stretch, is where you can receive 100% of your payouts. These are just stuff we're looking. You know, when you see someone in the industry doing something, it's easy for other people to start incorporating, because something about this one for doubling your money to a certain extent. The first firm I had them doing this was with Mark Hutchinson. So my friend Kevin, we did an interview with him. He trades with Falcon and using the Falcon prop farm. So same thing, that they were the first people that I saw with this scale up plan. Achieve a certain target, scale up. Achieve a certain target, scale up, scale up, scale up, which is quite a good idea because it doesn't limit you. Then you can scale it up all the way to a certain amount. And like just having a 100K account and you just fixed on 100K. So this one helps you scale up to much higher as long as you remain within their rules. Now their rules are quite tight. Like what? For example, a stop loss is required in all positions. So if you take a trade and you forgot to put a stop loss, or maybe you're those type of people who you want to take a trade and put the stop loss after, this is not allowed for you, okay? Stop loss in any position must not be more than 2%. So if you put a stop loss at 3%, my friend, boom, you're going to be taken out. Opening a position without stop loss order and risking more than 2%, of course, will take you out of these prop firms. Any account with 5 violations. Another thing, they have a leverage of 1:10, so quite low compared to other industry standards. 1:10 is quite low, but quite normal as well. If we are risking 1% per trade, then you're totally fine. You don't need a 1:100 leverage. And I think I'll do a video on leverage because I noticed some of you do not know what leverage is. But anyway, these are just data that you should look at. Past payout, you can see after 14 days or every 2 weeks, other than that. So that's basically what I was just looking at. It was interesting just to show you guys. You can go look at it. Maybe if you want to buy an account with them. I don't know much about 5%ers, so I don't have any account with them, not affiliated with them or anything. So do your own research, do your own understanding, and see if maybe this low cost. At the moment, I think when I was looking with Arvin, they had closed their intake on the bootcamp, but maybe it might come up. So follow their socials or something just to stay updated. But other than that, that's my update on the prop firms and what I'm currently chasing at the moment and what I'm trading. And yeah, I think the goal at the end of the year, let me say it out loud, and I think I said it in a previous video, is to scale up this account to $1 million. So far, combined with my partners, we have about $2.5 million, both in challenges and live. Won't disclose how much is live, how much is. You guys do your research. I'll show you what I want to show you. Do your math for yourself and see what is live, what is not. Ken is also with his account. Taras is with his account. And yeah, so the goal individually, not combined, individually, is to have at least live, not challenge phases, live by the end of, if everything goes well, if this Forex accounts, these prop firms don't go under, nothing happens. Let's say everything remains well this year, just as it has the previous years. My goal is to go into over $1 million. And I remember I did some calculation, at least have a minimum of about $90,000, $100,000 in payouts by the end of 2024. So it is what it is, pretty okay. Confident that I'll achieve that. Following my rules, following my risk management, following everything that I need to do at the end of the day. And it all starts with the simple steps. And my simple steps is how I was able to treat that $25,000 account is the way I'll treat a bigger account. Do not underestimate the power of small accounts. $25,000 is not a small account to most of you. But to us, maybe it might seem quite small because you have a 100K, 300K account. So 25K might be a small account, but do not underestimate the small wins, the small gains. So if you're starting out with a $4,000 account, $5,000 account, stay at it, continue trading. Do not give up, even if it's down 7%. Trust you me, you can take that account back up. Do not just negate it and throw it out of the window. Trade it confidently, trade it consistently, follow the trading plan. Be resilient, be determined, and follow the dream. At the end of the day, you guys are going to be in the same place we are and even much further. If you can even surpass me, the better. But that's it from me. I think I just wanted to give an update of that account and where it is. And maybe it can act as an inspiration for you guys just to go for this stuff. It's been how many years for us in the prop firm? I think 2 years, 2.5 years, give or take. And we're still pushing. It's taken us time to understand how prop firms work, but once we understood it, that's what we're doing. So that's why we have courses also going on. So you should contact us on the description below. We have a course which we call Project FX, where we teach you how to trade in the prop firm scene, understand different prop firms, what to look out for, how to get payouts if you're using crypto, how to look for reputable and good prop firms and such stuff. So we have a course and we teach people. It's a 3-day boot camp, so it's not a whole month. So it's just a 3-day, dedicated 3 days. We go deep into looking at prop firms and what they are. So contact us below, fill the forms below if you want to get into that prop firm course. We are starting very soon, so be able to tune in with us and we'll tell you on the dates and the price and everything that is needed. Other than that, I think that's much it from me. Don't talk too much. Wish me the best with my trades moving forward. Anything can happen. There's this song, The Gambler, by Kenny Rogers. Don't count your cards before. I don't know how it goes. I think I might put it in the music here. Just listen to it. But anyway, don't count your eggs before they hatch. And that's the same thing with trading. So guys, that's it from me. For all those people who are able to come for a career day, I thank you. I salute you. It was a good day. We have a good time. We talked to a lot of parents. We talked to a lot of young people. We're able to motivate people and show them the path ahead. And for those people who have been coming over and over and over again, continue coming. No one has told you to stop. You're always invited here at our offices at Lavington Mall, Chandarana Building, 4th floor. And we look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. If you've not visited us, you're also most welcome. Come, tutakupatia maji. If you ask for tea, we'll give you and such stuff. But other than that, that's it from me. I'm happy to see you guys. And like I always say, stay woke, stay financially literate. May the peeps be with you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.